Hey guys, I know, right? I take like one day off and I make a new video and sometimes I can't even help myself. I'm in a better place now than I was a few days ago and I'm happier and I wanted to share things with you. Anyway, today was picture day at school and so I did a little shopping this weekend, hit some Labor Day sales up. And so it was picture day and I was like, well, I need something cute to wear because it's picture day. And sometimes I'm sure you can just tell, like, I'm such a fashion genius and I know everything about fashion. But seriously, I have like no clue, and it's amazing that I can dress myself because honestly, when we went shopping, it was my sister, my mom, and I was the one mainly shopping because I needed some more work clothes, and I could hardly dress myself. I seriously was having so much trouble in the dressing room. But luckily my mom and my sister were there to help me out. But anyway, my sister is much better at fashion and just seeing how things go together, and I just kind of have a clue, kind of don't. She is much, I mean, if you think I look put together, my sister, when she actually tries, because most of the time she doesn't, she looks much better than me. Like, she knows how to do her hair, she knows how to do makeup, she's really good at putting clothes together, where I'm just like, hey guys, how's it going? But anyway, so I'm wearing this really pretty blue dress, and I don't know, well, I don't even know what to describe it, but it goes down to about my knees and it's buttoned down, and I have a little cami underneath just because, just to be on the safe side. And this belt actually, so the funny thing is this dress is supposed to come with a belt, but it didn't. But it has like the loops for it, and I actually got this same dress in like a pinky purple color, and that one came with a belt. So I originally put that belt on, but I have a small waist. I know you're thinking crazy, but I actually do have a pretty small waist. I know I'm not small, but the belt was too big because it only had so many holes in it. The belt I'm wearing is actually from a different dress that I have, and it has holes all the way around, so I'm able to cinch it up a little bit tighter. But anyway, so it was funny because I was last night, I'm like, well, I want to wear one of my new dresses, and I couldn't decide which dress to wear, and I'm like, well, purple is my favorite color. If you didn't realize that, purple is my favorite color. But I was like, well, it's picture day, and maybe if I wear blue, it'll make my eyes pop. I don't know if you can tell very well in this light, but I have blue eyes. And so luckily technology exists, and even though my sister is like 300 miles away in San Antonio, I am able to FaceTime her and go, which dress should I wear? Better one, better two, better one, better two. And so she helped me decide that I had this blue dress, and she was like, oh, you have this necklace that I got you that you love, and it would go perfectly with this dress. And I was like, yes. And let me say, I got a lot of compliments today, so check one for Sarah. And plus, I kind of straightened like the up top, because I haven't really been doing anything to my hair lately besides washing it. So I was like, well, at least let me like comb down some of this frizz on the top, and I'm like, I'll leave a little bit of a curl in the bottom, so I kind of straightened up top at least to like here, so it could look halfway decent. Okay, so that's part one I wanted to talk about, and I can talk about whatever I want because it's my video. And part two I was going to talk about, so I know I'm not a lot like fashionista, but I was like, you know what, I want to know what my season is, because everyone talks about what's your season, what are you looking at, and blah blah blah, and I'm like, clothes? Anyway, so I looked online, and apparently I'm a spring, if anyone's wondering. And I know my hair looks a lot darker than it actually is right now. I think it's the light. But I have naturally light brown. Like, this up here is my natural color. This blonde down here is not my natural color. That is left over from when I dyed my hair like 2 years ago. And I just haven't wanted to dye it. So that's why I kind of fell into fashion last winter when ombre was in. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, so I have pretty light hair. It almost is, I mean, as you can tell, it's not that big a difference. I mean, it is darker than the blonde, but it's not by much. And so I have pretty light hair, I am light skinned, and I have blue eyes. So apparently I'm a spring, which means usually lighter colors, brighter colors. But for me personally, I always gravitate towards darker colors. And I don't know why. You know, it's funny, well, right now my toes are like a light pink. But usually when I'm painting my nails, I want the darker colors. I want the dark purples, the dark blues, the blacks, the dark reds, you know, like vibrant colors. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like light colors too, but I gravitate towards dark colors. But if I'm a spring, I supposedly look better in lighter colors. Although this is a pretty deep blue, and it is really pretty, and I don't even know, the material is like so nice. It's basically a really good dress. It was funny because I got dressed this morning and I drove to work and I was feeling kind of self-conscious because it's a light material and I don't know, and then it does have sleeves because most of the dresses I own don't have sleeves, and I don't know, I was just feeling so uncomfortable in this dress, and I was like so close, because luckily I live really close, to just turning around and coming back and changing. But I was like, you know what, I'm already here, let's just get this over with. And then everyone was like, oh my gosh, you look so good. And I'm like, why was I feeling self-conscious before? Like, obviously I'm rocking it. Oh my goodness, I am all over the place. I'm sorry, it smells so good in here right now. I like finally decided to start burning candles again. This is the first candle that I've lit in this new apartment. I haven't burned candles since my old apartment. And I've been living here for over a month now, guys. I've paid rent 3 times. Because I moved in at the end of July, and then there was August, and now it's September. So, first time, and I still have a little bit left of my s'mores candle from Bath and Body Works. It smells like summer. It smells like summer. And like, don't get me wrong, I mean, it is still summer. And I'm very excited for fall because fall is my favorite season. I love fall. I love the cooler weather, especially being here in Houston because it's like 100 degrees every day. But there's just something about the s'more smell in summer that's just so good, even though I'd never had a s'more all summer. Hashtag sad life. Or as my cousin said, summer's already over because school started. But everyone knows it's still technically summer, at least in the northern hemisphere, until like September 22nd, I think it is the first day of fall this year. I don't know, it's September something. It's towards the end of the month, so for most of September, actually it's summer. So just like all of May is spring, and most of June is spring too. It's not summer. Sorry guys, hate to rain on your parade, but that's how it is. Anyway, I'm gonna go now because I'm running out of time, and I've just been yammering on about all sorts of goody fashion stuff. I'm sure all of you fellows have been sticking to the end, right? What am I kidding? Nobody watches these videos. I could do this whole, like, if you're still watching, comment, like, what could we comment? We could comment with your favorite season, whether it's what you are or your actual favorite season, because my favorite season is fall because you have Halloween and my birthday and it starts to cool off, and Hocus Pocus is running all the time on ABC Family, or that's just Halloween, but Thanksgiving, and then it's almost Christmas, and yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go. I will see you sometime in the future, and I hope you have a fabulous day. Oh, I almost dropped you guys. You were wobbling. Bye! Turn off! Turn off!